have sucked if you would have forgotten that.
Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Okay, bye. Goodbye. The giveaway is live. This is our third Save the Manuals giveaway. It is live right now. I'm not telling you guys what car it is. You're gonna have to go to the link in the description to check it out, or the pinned comment. We've got our Cyber Monday sale going on. It is 15, oh wait, what do we say, 20%? It is 20% off every single item on the entire site. Every $10 spend on the site will get you one entry towards winning this car. This is not gonna be one to miss, trust me. We've got new beanies, we've got new hats, key tags, stickers, yeah, air fresheners. We've got new designs of hoodies, t-shirts, sweaters, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, long sleeve tees as well. Hang on. Bo, I need your help real quick. Come up with a promo code for Cyber Monday for 20% off.
Cyber Monday for 20% off.
Something short, sweet, to the point.
Click that link.
Okay, click that link.
No, it's the promo code.
For what company?
For ours.
For Cyber 20. I'm so confused right now, bro.
Okay, code confused Po for 20% off. Cyber 20.
That's so basic.
Alright, how about Alyssa?
Cyber Monday. Oh, all right, that's what we're going with. All right, use promo code FreakShow at checkout to save 20% off of your order. That's just kind of weird to keep talking about, but anyways, just an update on the music stuff. We landed at number 3 on the iTunes charts, and we're at number 9 on the Billboard charts right now. So that's.
I didn't put deodorant on today. I'm regretting it.
I think you need to go to www.it'sjust6.com/shop, and you need to click that link.
We made it every $10 as an entry this time instead of every $20 because
Every $10 gets you. So that means if you get $20, what you would have normally paid, that means you get 2 entries.
Well, that reason being is because a lot of people were like, well, what if I just want a key tag? We don't get entered if I just get a key tag. So we made it $10. So that way, literally everything that you buy on the site, you'll be able to get entered.
A single key tag can win you a whole automobile.
With a manual trans.
It should be called a manual mobile.
Manual mobile instead of no. All right, anyways, let's jump into today's video. Yo! This is lit! I don't have anybody to share this cool moment with. I'm literally in here by myself going on the road. What is going on, guys? It has been an incredibly wild last few days. A lot of stuff involving car stuff, a lot of stuff involving music, mainly music, honestly. And I'm not gonna keep pushing the whole music stuff on this channel. So if you guys are curious about what I'm talking about, make sure you go check out my other channel, which I'm gonna link up there, or check out Real Trace Music on Instagram. And you can look at all the updates and stuff like that regarding the music stuff. Anyways, though, to kind of give you guys an update about the stuff that is going on with the Shelby, I just want to kind of give you, for a second before we get started with today's video, I want to give you guys updates on everything going on right now because I know a lot of people are asking questions like, why aren't we doing this? Why are we doing that, whatever. Let me explain. I'm not sure if we're even going to be able to use the tubular K-member that I wanted to put into the Shelby for a few reasons. First off, that is the MagneRide itself, and it actually bolts to the stock K-member, which wouldn't be an issue because we could just delete the MagneRide if we wanted to. But something that is a problem is the fact that the dimensions between this tubular K-member and the stock K-member are slightly off, and wherever the turbo kit is over there, the turbo kit will not clear this tubular K-member, unfortunately, which really sucks. So there's a few ways that we can go about if we wanted to modify this one to make it work. I'm not sure if we're gonna do that yet, but this is pretty much the deal of why. On the stock K-member, those turbos are so big that it's really hard to even fit right here underneath the engine, right? I mean, it's a huge turbo, and you gotta fit one on both sides, and it's difficult because this K-member rail right here, you can notice right here where the turbos have actually been contacting the little rails, I mean, just ever so slightly. It's not gonna hurt anything. The issue is that if you notice how this K-member is laid out, curves out and goes down. The issue with this one is that you notice instead of it curving immediately out, it goes down a little bit further and then angles out. And the problem is that additional length down that it goes before curving out pretty much gets right in the way of where that turbo goes. So that's an issue. That is not gonna work. So the only way pretty much to fix this, if we wanted to run this K-member, would be to cut the bar right here, cut the bar right here. We wouldn't have these rear support bars right here on both sides, which isn't the biggest issue. As you guys see, the BMR K-member that is in the GT does not have those same rear bars either. By the way, guys, if you wanna go to BMR's website and save a bunch of money whenever you check out on any of their products, use the code IT'sJust6. Great stuff. But anyways, going back to what I was saying, the rear bars, it really is just additional stability, which I really wanted to be able to have in this car because I really do want to use it occasionally for doing road course stuff. So any additional bracing obviously helps. Kind of stuck in a hard place here, but luckily we've got time to figure it out until we get the engine back for the Shelby. So by the way, like I said, it's coming back sleeved, completely built and ready to go. So we'll be able to slap that thing back in the car, get this thing going, put the turbo kit back on there, crank it up a lot, and be able to really have some fun with it. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Also, we've got so much stuff stuff on the back burner that I cannot do because unfortunately all the cars are broken right now. As you guys know, we've got the Manic clutch in this box. I got to get that out for the Shelby. We're going to put it in the same transmission, obviously the stock trans for now. We've got the GT's trans over there with the GT's Manic clutch, which we'll set that aside for now. But these are the Gen 1 Coyote heads that we're actually going to be pairing to the block whenever I get that block back from being built. Hopefully tomorrow, I think we're going to go pick it up. We'll actually be able to assemble that Coyote engine, the stock Coyote engine that actually came out of the GT whenever it blew up. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. But we dropped off that entire engine to get balanced and all that good stuff the other day. Once that happens, we'll be able to assemble the entire engine, put it together, and put it in the GT for now as a temporary engine until we get the really, really, really nasty one back from BMR. I mean, not BMR, MMR, sorry. BMR stuck in my head. But I do have some really good news. I think the Miata may be fixed. And I didn't even tell you guys exactly what was wrong with it, but I think we found out and I think we got it fixed. I've been letting the battery charge because it was dead, so I haven't even gotten to test it yet, but we're gonna test it today to see if we fixed it. Essentially what was happening with the Miata, whenever I was talking about how it was getting into boost and then cutting, and it was like, wrong. I was thinking that it was boost cut, but then we got to thinking about it and I was like, you know, actually I think that we had boost cut turned off in the tune. And I texted my tuner and I was like, hey, I think I'm having boost cut, but I thought we turned, and he looked at it, he was like, yeah, we did. That's not good. And I was like, crap. So immediately my head was like, I know what that means. So I went and looked at the video back where we were driving the car, and I was watching the AFR gauge and noticed that it went really lean under wide open throttle, like 14 AFR. It's like a 13.9 AFR or something like that. And luckily that ECU has a lean cut, so whenever it senses that it's getting really lean, it just cuts it to obviously save the engine. It's a safe, what do you call that? Like a, what do you call that? It's like a safety feature. I don't know. It's pretty much just for safety. But anyways, that way you don't completely grenade the engine, which I'm really happy was there because I never even noticed it was going lean. And I know you guys didn't notice either. That entire video, whenever I was talking about it having boost cut, not a single person in the comments was like, holy crap, the AFR is running really lean. And honestly, I should have been looking at the AFRs. It's a boosted car. Any boosted car, you definitely need to always watch the AFRs. Don't be like me. I'm an idiot. Luckily, the car has lean cut for me being an idiot, and it didn't blow it up. Anyways, I think the reason why we were having lean cut is because of the fuel filter. And the reason being is because I don't drive that car that often. I guarantee you that fuel kind of gummed up because there's ethanol in it. It's 5 or 10, something like that % ethanol. We replaced it with a brand new filter and actually emptied out the filter, and it was really gross. So I'm pretty sure that is what it was. So hopefully we'll be able to test it here in just a second and figure out that that was the problem. We should be good to go. Hopefully it won't go lean again. That fuel pump should support up to about 350 wheel horsepower. It's only at like 230 wheel horsepower right now. So we're really safe as far as the stock fuel pump goes. Damn, man, I used to be ugly. I'm looking at this poster right here of the pictures of me from like a year ago, and what was I doing? Jesus, look at this. How come y'all let me look like that? I don't know why my hair was so short either. I was like buzz cutting almost down to nothing on the sides. And the line of my hair, instead of being right here where it's supposed to be, it was like right here at the time for some reason. I don't know what was going on. That was a rough patch of my life. And then I had this weird little thing going on where like the top was relatively-ish kind of long, and it would just like comb over and fall off the side of my head over here, and I would cut other, it was awful. I don't know what I was doing then. I was a little scrub. Anyways, that is pretty much the deal with Miata. Hopefully we'll start it up here in a second, go take it for a drive, and we'll find out that we fixed it. But update on the race truck. The race truck is undergoing quite a bit of stuff right now. Again, most of the stuff on this truck is being done off camera. Reason being is because I don't have enough stuff to do to it all at one time to be able to make like one entire video. It's just like small things here and there. Like we'll get a fitting in and we'll put the fitting on, and we'll get like a line in, so we'll run a line for this. And like 3 or 4 days later, we'll get like a switch and we'll do this and that and that. So everything is kind of taking a long time on that, especially because with every other car that we've got going on right now, it's been pretty much pushed to the back burner. I really hate it. Whenever I wanted to start the build on this truck and started swapping it to Holley and everything, I had really big intentions of making this thing really cool and having it done pretty quickly. Obviously, this is out of my control because everything has gone wrong since then, and a lot of stuff has gone right, and that's the reason why I haven't had time to work on it too. So like a lot of the spare time that I would normally have in the afternoons and at night and stuff, typically beforehand, I could have just started working on the race truck and had it running, whatever, but it's hard to find time now because of music and everything taking off. So the time during the day that I spend, it's all spent on trying to get this GT running and the GT350 running and the Camaro. So the truck has been kind of pushed to the back burner, and I really hate it. It sucks. A lot of people have been trying to ask me how much I want for it because they want to buy it. I have an attachment to that truck because I love that truck so much, and I know a lot of you guys do too. I hate to just sell the truck though. The only way that I could ever get rid of that truck is if I got it running, got it fixed up, got it like turboed or something really cool, and then gave it away as like a giveaway truck to somebody. We can talk about that at a later date. I don't know exactly what to do with it yet, but figure it out. We're changing out the ball joints on the Duramax right now, I've been talking about wanting to change these ball joints for a long... Wait, do you have the grease gun? Oh, where's it at? It's over there? Oh yeah, look, it's right there. Dang, I'm stupid. Anyways, we're replacing the ball joints in the Duramax right now. I've been talking about wanting to replace them for a good while, but I haven't gotten around to it. These upper control arms, the Cognito arms, they normally will help a lot because as you notice right here, if you can see on the edge, they actually come out and then angle down and then flatten back out, which is for lifted trucks. And this truck up front has just got a leveling kit, so the upper control arms definitely help with the angle, so that way you get better ball joint life. But since I bought the truck and I put the lift on it, I have put probably about 50,000 miles on the truck. So 50,000 miles on those ball joints with the lift up front and then also the wide super offset wheels right there. They definitely don't help with making the truck's ball joints last. So we got them replaced on this side. We're gonna go ahead now and put the wheel back on, but on the other side, we're gonna replace it. This side really isn't that bad. The other side is the very, very bad one, but we figured since we're gonna have it apart, we might as well replace both of them at the same time so we don't have to worry about this one anytime soon. And they were pretty cheap, so like $40 or $50 I think a piece, so not bad. Fun thing about a ball joint, guys, in case you didn't know, let's say your ball joint breaks. You know what happens at that point? Tell them, Doug, what happens at that point?
You have to buy a fender most of the time and a few other components.
A few other components, yeah. Basically what happens is you see that your spindle right here is where you bolt your wheel to. Your spindle is held up on this truck in two places. You've got, well, technically three kind of. It's got your upper control arm, your lower control arm, and then the tie rod right here. Tie rod really does nothing for structural support. The tie rod is only there for the steering rack to be able to turn the spindle left and right to be able to move the wheels. Imagine the only point that joins the spindle to the upper control arm breaking, okay? So you're losing the entire spindle's attachment to the truck's frame, which means that the entire wheel, legitimately, no exaggeration, just falls off and goes underneath the truck. But anyways, though, that's the importance of replacing ball joints. So that is why we're doing that today. Right now, whenever you're going over bumps and stuff, you can just hear it just it's like snapping inside of there. Generally, that's how you can tell whenever your ball joint's going out. You can hear it snapping and stuff like that. At least hopefully now that we replace them though, we should be good. Makes me nervous because we go on such long road trips with this truck too. So I've been wanting to do this maintenance for a good bit. That way we don't have to worry about it whenever we're 10 hours from home pulling a trailer with a $100,000 car in it, fully loaded with people, and one of the wheels falls off going down the interstate at 85. That'd be real fun. Pressure, pushing up. No, the castle nut just unspins by hand.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh yeah, truck?
I'm really curious to see how bad this is.
Dude, this is such a heavy truck. I don't think you're really gonna notice a whole lot.
Doug does make a very good point. It is such a heavy truck that we may not even be able to see that there's a big problem.
It doesn't really seem that bad, huh?
No, it doesn't seem that bad. It was definitely...
Popping though?
Oh yeah, it was popping. The new ball joint is in place now. Tighten up that castle nut on the bottom. Once we get that back tightened down, all I gotta do is put that cotter pin back in. We'll be good to go. I feel like an entire idiot. I literally just got this package in from SK Tools. Check it out. So I get it all opened up and stuff, and I look at it, and all I see is this. And I was like, what? There's literally no context. It's just this. You know what it is? No. It's fender covers, because we've been using, because I don't have any fender covers, so I've been using beach towels and just laying them over the fender so Doug doesn't scratch them up while he works on it. And they literally just said, or beach towels are cool too. That's actually really cool.
That's probably from Megan. Megan got joked.
Thank you so much, SK. That's really cool. That's actually kind of funny. I felt like an idiot. I opened it up and literally just sat there staring at the note with Nick, because we're up here at the office by ourselves, and I was like, and then it hit me, and I was like, oh yeah.
They roasted you though. Beach towels.
A woman gives birth to a black child and blames it on her husband for drinking too much coffee.
What the f? Dan, what you texting me? Daniel's funny as shit.
Running on, running on, that's right. Tell these bitches please stay in your lane, move along. I take a trip across the pond just to flex. Papa saying, yeah, we got a long flight home. Say she got a man, but that ring is gone. She my greatest fan, play this song, she sing along. Bounce that ass.